Aqua gang, gang, gang. What it do, you guys? It's your girl, Empress 777 here today with a general message for my beautiful Aquarian soul family, my Aqua gang. I hope you guys are doing super fantastic. I most certainly am. Holy angels and spirit guides, please come through. Give us exactly what we need to know in regards to my beautiful Aquarian souls, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. The messages are general, guys, okay? Please take what resonates, leave the rest. Don't force anything to fit. Cross watchers, you're also welcome here, so just take what resonates as well. Place yourself where you belong in the storyline, leave the rest. Okay. How's it going, you guys? There's a major lesson being taught to somebody right now. I almost feel bad for this person, but not really. You're like, girl, don't feel bad for their ass, right? Like they had it coming. I'm seeing like warning after warning after warning after warning. Okay. Lots of talks, lots of discussions, lots of shit going over this person's head. Before we get too deep into it, take a moment, guys, click the like button. It helps with the engagement on the channel. It's one of the easiest ways to donate energetically. I truly appreciate those of y'all who do it every single time. Y'all be holding your girl down. I love y'all down, okay? Also, click the subscribe button. Join the gang. We would love to have you. All right. That's how you do that. Smash that subscribe. Click the notification bell so you can be notified when I upload. And everybody, and I do mean everybody. Y'all see me saying, hey girl, hey boy, hey, say it back, y'all. Don't be rude, right? Get down in those comments. Shoot me a little hey girl, hey, let me know you're in the building. That's the roll call. So let's jump in. Okay. Very first card out. Okay. The emotions are running awry. They're running amok. Okay, so we have draking. Somebody feels like you are dragging them. They feel like they're getting drugged, okay? Even if you haven't said anything to this person, even if you haven't really done anything in your opinion, your actions, your behavior, just the way that you're moving now, the things that you may have said, all of this makes this person feel as if you are dragging them. We all know what Drake is going through, okay, in this season in his life. That's how I'm reading this card, okay? Overly emotional, a little bit irrational. This is giving the energy of somebody who definitely is feeling the brunt of what's going on, but they're trying to pretend as if they're okay. Okay. So we have flexing here. We also have bounce. And last but certainly not least, why are you trolling like a bitch? Ain't you tired? Let me stop. Let me stop. Right? Why are you trolling? Like what? So we have somebody who is quite surprised that they're not getting away with something. That's what I feel, right? Because trolling is really about disrupting somebody's energy. It is about sending negative energy their way in the hopes of getting something out of it, right? Or getting ahead, or possibly just humbling them. Place yourself in a more convenient position in the dynamic. It's also about intentionally hurting somebody, especially if you feel triggered by them, if you feel insecure, if you feel, as if you are threatened by them. I do get a little bit of that here as well. Somebody feeling like you need to be humbled. Okay. More importantly, I feel like this person had some insincere motives initially. Now I'm hearing something very specific, and this is only for some of you, so don't force it to fit. For some of you, the time frame of this relationship, this could be somebody that you were just loosely involved with. Okay. That's just for some of you. Like I said, we're here as a collective. Yeah, I get that this person definitely thought that they would come in, get themselves attached or get you attached to them emotionally. They never really banked on being emotionally invested. Like that was never a part of the plan, right? Ulterior motives is how I see this insincerity in the flexing card. They almost took pride in their ability to say that you were calling them, to say that, you were doing something for them, taking them on a date, spending money on them, cooking for them, showing up for them. I almost get this person kind of talking behind your back. That's some bullshit. Yeah, I get them having conversations with like their friend groups or people that you may have even met. Okay, friends, family, whoever this is. And they kind of boast or made it appear as if they had you like wrapped around their finger. I get you genuinely really liking this person, and I feel the tables flipping. Okay. There is at some point that you're going to notice this person's insincerity or just the disruption in their energy, period, right? And you're taking it upon yourself to go ahead and nip that in the bud with this bounce card. So I see like some of you either leaving fast or wrapping things up really fast, right? I see this person feeling like they were, you know, kind of bounced, right? Like, yeah, so you know how you bounce like a basketball. So I'm seeing that image. I feel like this person feels as if like you are palming their energy, their feelings, their emotions like a basketball. So you have the ability to allow it to go up and down. You are controlling the thermostat. I don't get that you know that. They're hiding it very well. Yeah, this is all coming full circle is what I'm hearing. This is somebody who is definitely really in their feelings, okay, about not having you the way that they thought that they did. So you could really be surprised in this person about being all about yourself. I get them viewing you as selfish because of the moves that you're now making, because it's no longer convenient for them, even though they happen to have been the ones that were the selfish party in this connection. Okay. Yeah, I'm seeing that they were all about themselves. And then when you started to reciprocate that energy, we have this person now realizing that they care more than they intended. Look at that. Okay, I'm only shuffling. This kind of jumped out. So we have the Queen of Wands that came out crossing. So this is somebody who feels like you have an ulterior, not an ulterior motive, that you have an alter ego. With the Queen of Wands crossing, this is about like confidence. This is about somebody who, you know, does get attention. Someone who leans into that. In fact, someone who could be very charismatic, someone who is very confident, someone who's very assertive, and almost illuminates this light that attracts people. This person feels as if the way that you were showing up suggested that this didn't exist. So they feel like they didn't know this quality about you, but now they're getting to know it, right? Like you were showing them a different side of you. They didn't know it existed. They're almost feeling like you bamboozled them by the way that you're showing up now. Like, where did this confidence come from? Where did this assertiveness come from? Where did you like speaking up to me, talking back to me, or trolling me after I trolled you, right? Like matching my energy. Where did that come from? Because that's not what you were about before. Yeah, so I get this person underestimating your confidence. This is why they felt like they could play with you in certain ways or do certain things to you and they would get away with it. It's time to leave it all behind. So that could be your thought process at this time. Loosely involved. You gave it your best shot. Okay? You may have given it multiple chances. Maybe this person's like their flashiness. This could be somebody who likes to really dress themselves up, right? Like they like to look good. They may be into designer. They may be into things that make them look really good on the outside. Shiny. I'm seeing like a shiny thing. That could have been something that attracted you initially until you found out all of the pride, arrogance, and insincerity that lied behind it, that they were really empty inside. So the package on the outside is great. It checks all boxes. They may be very attractive. You're really attractive too, but you hold it in a different way than this person does. They lead with that. They lead with the physical qualities, their money, something very shallow, okay, surface level. They lead with that. That is their best. That's the best game that they have. That is their best foot forward. That's the best card that they have in their hand, and they lead with that. You didn't lead with that, so they mistook that for you being insecure, but it's quite the opposite. Yeah, it's quite the opposite. So they're now finding that out. This does not serve them, because now this person is recognizing that they in fact do have very strong emotions for you, especially with the way that you're affecting them once you do show up very confidently, okay? It may absolutely trigger a lot of their insecurities. Look at that, Empress in the reverse. Damn! Yeah. So I get that this person really settled for what worked for them. This is not someone who has led a path of growth or evolution. They may pretend to be on this level, the Empress or the Emperor, so they will dress as such. They may even know the language, right? But internally, there's a mess going on inside, you guys, with this Draken card. This person they really struggle with themselves, like loving themselves from the inside out. They use things that can be taken away from them. They use things that will definitely change over time. Like looks, like I said, looks, you know, their body or their money, right? Outside things to validate themselves, and never really being able to do the work to actually be the person that they try to portray. So there's lots of pride here, arrogance, cockiness. However, they really don't feel that way about themselves. I'm almost getting that this person, just because you don't lead with that and you had a lot of patience. Okay. So here's the thing, right? Don't beat me up in the comments. I'm just going according to how the cards are coming out. This person, they read you incorrectly. They read you as being them. They're equal because of the level of patience that you had with such heavy energy. Okay. I get it. I get this energy of fighting tooth and nail to get the bare minimum in this connection, because we have this 10 of Wands right next to the 7 of Pentacles. Okay, 7 of Pentacles is about the effort, what's being invested, what you're getting out of a situation, what you're getting out of the deal, right? What you're getting back for what you've placed in. So your patience is definitely up there. It's just some of the ways that you were moving led this person to believe that this never existed. Queen of Wands, right? Queen or king, gender doesn't matter. Empress or emperor, it does not matter. We have this person faking the funk, right? Faking as if they are that, just to find out when they played just a little too close to the motherfucking sun that you actually are that, right? And your patience would have led you to show them grace, right? The grace that you were showing this person led them to believe that you were a pushover, a softie, a simp. Okay, let's just call a spade a spade. That's how they read that energy. Only for you to now be like, oh, okay, I see the pattern, right? I see how this is going, and I see how you're trying to play me. I see how you're trying to play this. So let me show you something real quick. And they feel betrayed, like they feel like you lied. Okay, now that you're coming out and you're really like sticking it to them, this Queen of Wands or King of Wands can be showing up in a number of ways, guys. Just a few examples of that, like I said, would be, you know, finally calling this person out, talking back, or like if they try to trigger you, going ahead and saying something back, hitting below the belt, matching their energy. Okay, patience running real thin, saying what you really want to say, because I see some of you biting your tongue in moments, right? At times, in order to save this person, right? In order to not hurt them, right? You know that your tongue is something vicious, right? It's definitely something that has left many of people crying, sad, and draking in the corner, right? Spiraling out of control. Now, I don't get that you laid into this person verbally. This is this person getting a realization that what they've pretended to have all this time, right? That confidence, that assertiveness, right? The, you know, spiritual connection to be able to manifest, right? Someone who has follow through, someone who actually loves themselves, someone who is actually pouring into themselves, right? Someone who is leveling up, somebody who is able to take their losses and turn it into a win. All of the things that they pretend to be and have, you actually possess, which they never saw. And that is what's really getting them. Okay. That's what's keeping them up at night. That could be what's creating this emotional spiral. It's sort of like a catch-22 because it's extremely attractive to this person, right? It's definitely having them look at you totally different. Okay, so I'm hearing you're teaching this person your worth in the moment. Okay, I'm hearing on-demand training. Like you're gonna learn something. I'm gonna learn you something, bitch, right? Like on-demand training, on-the-job training is what I'm hearing, y'all. You're teaching this person your worth in real time. I don't know what would have possessed them to believe that they didn't really like you as much as they do, because if some something that's just loosely involved. The two of you were never really able to get it off the ground, especially with the Ten of Swords next to the Seven of Pentacles, okay? Even if a title was set in place, like this became your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your husband, your wife, take it as far as you want to with those titles. The actions, right? It was never there. It was always very heavy. It always felt like it was forced, like trying to stick a square into a circle. Always push back. This Ten of Wands next to the Seven of Pentacles looks to me like getting 10 steps ahead just to be knocked back 50, right? Just as soon as the two of you get on a good path, they do something, they say something, something happens, or you get a feeling, something to that effect. It kept getting stopped in its tracks, lots of obstacles, right? So you being someone who is enlightened, awakened, and very much so on a spiritual path, especially if you're here with me, those were signs to you, right? Like those were signs that you were getting. Spirit needed you to definitely pull back on the leniency towards this person. Being too nice, y'all. I'ma just call a spade, right? Having patience is one thing. This was just like being too nice. For some of you, this person definitely got away with talking to you crazy in some instances. I get them saying some crazy shit to you for some of you, right? To get a reaction. Negging, I'm hearing like the phrase negging. The word negging. So that is like a underhanded, like a backhanded compliment, right? Something that will get you thinking, because they didn't necessarily insult you, but they also complimented you in an underhanded way, right? I get you being off guard with that very specific example. That's just one example. It could be a number of ways that this person would try to humble you. So for me to say that, they even knew, like on an energetic level, that there was more to you, right? They tried to get ahead of that curve, and then you, boom, just came out and like, listen, I'm about to rein this in. Okay, I'm about to take control of this. This is getting out of hand. This is getting out of control. Let me show you what's really up, right? You want to keep playing? Let me show you what could really happen. Let me show you how this could really go. My patience has run out. They're also pointing out to me this Empress in the reverse next to this Patience card has another meaning. While you possess lots of the energy that suggests you are the Queen of Wands, you are in fact in the position of either being an Empress or an Emperor, or pre-Empress, pre-Emperor. I get you giving this person that energy, right? That nurturing quality, like pouring into this person, having patience with all of the things that didn't even benefit you, right? Like really trying to help them, or trying to see things through, trying to get them to view life from a different perspective, really just trying to help this person win because you saw a future with them, or you at least were trying to see if maybe you could assist, trying to give this person some assistance. Yeah, that's not your job. Okay, so we have the energy of taking on shit that is not yours, trying to clean up somebody else's side of the road. I do get you seeing the signs very clearly that is not the way to go. That's not the route to go. At some point in time, you would have been able to see that this person, it was giving insincere, like I said, but it's also feeling like unrequited. Like, do you really like me as much as I like you? Because why are you continuously sending me through the same cycle over and over and over? And it is because you needed to show a little bit more of your true self, right? Take away some of that patience, take away some of that grace, and really boss the fuck up in your own life, right? Or at least show this person. There may be a whole list of people that you are actually showing up this way to. Okay? I don't get you being a pushover. I just get you being very loving, caring, nurturing, understanding, too nice at times to people that you care about, right? And these are people who would have taken advantage of that. So now you have to rein that in, and now they get the logical side. Now they get the fucking boss. Now they get the queen, the king, the empress, the emperor, who's ready to cut heads, right? Ready to behead people, ready to promote and demote, right? Like now it's time for a complete overhaul, recalibration. And you're showing up that way, very much so strong, and quite intimidating, if I do say so myself. Now, this person definitely may have called your bluff on this, okay? They're quite surprised at the way that you are asserting yourself towards them, okay? So we have, yeah, see, we have the Three of Pentacles in the reverse. You tried to collaborate. You tried to, you know, compromise, work it out with this person. You tried to, you know, make it easier for them, make it easier for the both of you. You did a lot of heavy lifting in this relationship. Okay, I get this person being very argumentative, disagreeable is what they're saying. Even when it would benefit them, if it came from you, like if the suggestion came from you in terms of how you can make things better or how we can get things off the ground, they weren't with it, even if it would have been a benefit to them. Yeah. This person may have had some, a bit of secret, I'm hearing like subconscious animosity towards you. And it is because deep down they did know that you possess these qualities that they were faking or they attempted to show up as. So let's dig a little bit deeper here. So a lot of earth on the table, earth and fire. So this could be a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, or an Aries, Sag, Leo. I do get this person wanting you to, of course, allow them back or allow them more access. They want you back the way that you were. You know what I'm saying? Quiet, accepting, nice, too nice. And more importantly, they want to act on what they have now had a realization about, okay? An aha moment, an epiphany. Damn, I might actually love this girl. Like, I might actually love this guy because why do I even care at this point? You know, they're making me feel insecure. They're triggering me. You're not trying to do this, by the way. This is just what was bound to happen once they saw who you really are, right? Like your actual qualities, and you leaning into your value and then reinforcing what you will and will not accept from everybody. It's not just you, ma'am, sir, bruh, sis. This is an overhaul for people in Aquarius's family, for people that they are romantically involved with, for people who are trying to talk to them and potentially be romantically involved with, for friends, for coworkers. Okay, clients, the list goes on and on and on and on. The season of chance after chance after chance, that shit is done, right? The season of letting people just slide with their little slick ass passive aggressive comments or backhanded that shit is done. And these are people who have been, so not just this person, for a great majority of you, you have attracted this kind of person because this is your lesson, right? You need not shy away from your worth, your power, like what you possess, who you are. Lean into that shit. Who gives a fuck if people are intimidated? Who gives a fuck if people don't like it, right? It's sort of like people around you who wanted you to willingly dim your light to make them feel better, yet and still want to sit and benefit, right? They want to benefit from what they can get out of someone like you. But they also don't want you like boasting about it. They don't want you being flashy about it. They don't want you, you know, bragging about it. They don't want you to, not too much on that, not too much on your accomplishments, right? Yeah, you're great, but I'm great too, right? Like dim that down. So that's when you have people who want to like humble you, like people who want to like talk down, yet with their hand out, right? Yet blowing up your phone, yet wanting to be near you, wanting to be around you, wanting to try again, wanting to start over. You've been very patient here. It's time to pop your shit is what I'm hearing. Yeah, those days are done. So this is going to bother a lot of people. Oh, the fuck well, right? Like, so what? Get over it. To them. Yeah, so I'm hearing, before we get into this, I'm hearing like some of you are in a season where you can't care about what others are feeling more than what you are feeling. You have to celebrate your wins. Be your biggest cheerleader. Post that new, promotion. Post that new car. Post that new house. Like, all the small shit. Why the fuck not? Right? Because it's going to make them feel some kind of way. Because these are people, by the way. This message is way deeper than I expected. Okay? These are people who pretend. They pretend to be on your level. I'ma say it. And they do boast about it. Yet if you were to do the same thing, they want to humble you, even though you're the one actually doing it. This could be, the examples are very wide. They vary, right? Because we're here as a collective. Just one example of that would be, let's say, for example, you started a business. You started a YouTube channel. Okay. You started social media. You started it when people said it was oversaturated. You took that leap of faith because you felt it and you knew whatever this was, everybody wasn't giving it up the way that you were. You have to have that level of confidence to even step into an arena where people are saying, oh, everybody's doing that, right? Like, okay, it's oversaturated. Like, it's not going to go anywhere. You should have got on it. You should have got on this train when it first started. And you like, fuck that. I don't give a fuck how many people is there. I know who I am. Like, nobody is doing it like me. And you do it. And you succeed. And you're really doing that shit. Or you start a business and it actually takes off. These would be people who want you to be quiet about your success, yet in the same breath, they want to boast about something that they might do. What the fuck is going on here? Right? They want the praise and the accolades and like the rewards, you know. They want all of that. They want the parade. They want the cookies, you know. They want all of it just for maybe getting ready to take a leap of faith. Like, I'm thinking about starting this business. Oh, that's so great. You're so great. You're so smart. You're so, you know, and you are so, oh my gosh. They want it. They want that. That's so brave. I wish I was like you. I wish I had your thoughts, your plans, I wish I was like that. But for somebody who's actually doing it, you know, they don't want to even hear all that shit, right? Like, because then it speaks to who they know that they are not. They're pretending. So we have Archangel Michael. So this is about divine intervention, okay? Because I will say that I feel like a lot of you really try to like be here for this person. I feel like you like genuinely liked this person. You genuinely, for some of you, loved this person. Unfortunately, it was not reciprocated. That love was not genuine, even though this person may feel like it is now, only because they feel you slipping through their fingers, right? Now that you really are popping your shit, now that you're not giving a fuck about if it's going to hurt people's feelings or make them feel insecure, that's not my problem. That is a you problem, not a me problem. Like, get on your Zoom, bitch. right? You want the same accomplishments as me. Get on your Zoom. You talked about, you know, going to get that loan. I did it. You talked about signing up for school. I did it, right? You talked about this. I did it. Like, who should really be talking about this? You or me? Like, please, come the fuck on. And I want to send you love and light, right, as you do this, because it's not going to be easy as you navigate these next few months, this next cycle, I would say. There needs to be a clearing out of people who have been hiding in the wings, pretending, right? Because it does benefit them to be around. It benefits them to have you in their phone, in their contacts, in their Rolodex, right? But how does it benefit you? Okay. And how do they actually make you feel? And what have they actually invested? And please take an account into what you have actually put into it versus what they have put into it. And you're going to be able to see those numbers very clearly. They don't lie. And the divine intervention is going to be those people needing to fall off. Unfortunately, this person is one of those. Okay, I do see them holding on for dear life, though. I do. This might be hitting them at a very inconvenient time, where it appears that everything is just happening all at once. They were already feeling down on their luck or bad about themselves. And you would have been that person that like pumped them up, that was like their cheerleader. You know, it's okay, babe. Like, you're going to do it. Like, it's fine, you know, because this is just what life is, like the pep talks and the pep rallies and this and that was you, right? But they did not reciprocate that, right? So we have to definitely be looking at not just this person, but all relationships where this is the case. Archangel Michael is trying to prevent you from being harmed. Okay, and also trying to prevent delays. Okay, so there are some beautiful things in store for you. These people could just be in the way, like blockages. So we have alien. They're making it very clear, or putting an emphasis, a spotlight on your dreams at this time. This person may be trying to communicate with you by way of dream. Thinking about you very heavily, for sure, especially if you're not in contact with this person. Okay, see, escapade. These are people who are hiding in the wings. Even this person, right? This is why they can't just say shit to your face. Like, I don't want to hear about your fucking accomplishments or what you did because they make me feel bad. They can't just keep it a buck like that. They have to do it underhandedly. Like, oh, that's great. But you know, listen, if I was you, I would have went and got that car too, because they're just giving them away. That's the type of shit, right? Like, underhanded. Congratulations, but anybody could have did that. They're just giving that shit away. You know what I'm saying? Like, please. They're giving houses away right now. Don't you see the housing market? But this is beautiful. Gorgeous. You made a great choice. Even though I'm sure there were thousands of people who could have gotten this too. Oh, you graduated from school? Wonderful. But you do know, like, jobs are not really hiring right now. But, you know, that's good. Watch it. You have to be very mindful in this next season of your life and really listen to what people are actually saying. Okay, they want me to go back to what I was saying. I'm definitely sending you love and light, because these are the exact people that you were pouring into these people, you guys. Okay? Yet this is energy that was weighing you down. Is this person in love with you? Maybe. Do they like you? Sure. Do they want you the way that you are being led to show up moving forward? No, absolutely not. But they do want you. Okay. They're definitely going to be willing to take a risk to reconcile, to get this back, because there was a great deal of resources and benefits that they were receiving from this connection. And there was a level of comfort, okay, that was provided that they have not really felt anywhere else. So I'm hearing, like, don't take offense, but this is how they are phrasing it. Like, you dealt with my bullshit. Like, you were willing to take my shit. Okay. You were willing to, like, put up with certain things. I should have been wifed you up. I should have been made this official, right? Like, let's just go ahead and make it a union, put a title on it finally, right? Getting in writing, all of the things. So there's this idea of not wanting to be left out of the circle, because you are elevating, babe. That's it. Spirit is leading you to step into your power. You're elevating. Some people got to get left the fuck behind, but that doesn't mean that they're going to go away quietly. And that also doesn't mean that they're just going to be honest, right? Like, about their intentions. That's why I'm here. So let's hop over to the extended. Okay. We will look a little bit deeper into this. We'll see if this is even worth your motherfucking time to look at, to listen to consider, or anything, right? I definitely want to know where this person believes things are heading. Okay. I want to know what their karma is, because I'm nosy. What karma is this person getting ready to face And what karma do they owe, right? Like, what is the karmic debt that this person is now owing? As they have been running amok for quite some time, I definitely want to see what their specific next steps towards you are going to be, so you could be fully prepared for that. And most importantly, their intentions and if they have transformed, right? That will let you know how this would go, right? What you would be setting yourself up for if you do decide to see this through with this person. Then we'll lead right into new love and see what's on the other side of that, right? What your best options are, what the best option is. Let's get a specific detail or sign or synchronicity that spirit will give you to let you know which person would be the next, the best option, the next cycle in terms of where you're elevating to. These people will be on your level, okay? You're elevating. Everybody must be one band, one sound in order to come. That's it. I want to see what these new people have to offer. Okay. Which one is the one, like I said, let's see what they're like in a relationship. Okay. Who were they in their relationships in the past? All right. I also would like to know why they're single now. Okay. We'll also see what the potential is for union with the new thing. And I want to know what blockages may be prolonging you from elevating to your next cycle. Besides you needing to step into your power, what else might be there subconsciously that you don't see in order to elevate you to that next cycle fast, right? Faster. Get there faster, right? Speed up the process. And then we'll also get some focus advice, okay, on your desired life and fulfillment. Like, whatever you're trying to manifest in your life, whatever that recipe is for your fulfillment, happiness, and quality of life, how does spirit need you to show up to assist them in getting that done faster as well? And we'll throw in an Ask the Universe reading, okay, where I'll give you the floor to ask questions of your own, but I'll have more instructions for that over in the extended. So without further ado, click the like button as well as the subscribe button and the notification bell. And I'm going to put the link for the extended reading down below in the description box. I'm going to see y'all over there. Let's go.